Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you're all living the dream. We're out and about again. It's a Saturday. Seem to be out on quite a lot of Saturdays. And we've just been out for a bimble. Last week, for those that remember, but last week was Tim's annual trip to storming the castle. I didn't get any recording of the ride out because everything it was a weekend that was not for the rally. Tim and his mum and his auntie and his uncle, they got up to the rally. But there's a little twist to that tale with Tim. But for myself, I talked about fitting my radiator, a custom radiator I had in my last video. Well, I fitted that a week last Thursday, so Thursday before. I fitted the new radiator. Nothing wrong with my old one apart from, like I said, it was a little bit worse for wear. And yeah, I thought I'll change it for this custom one that I had. So I'm there. We'd sorted Tim's mum's bike out, everything was good with that. And yeah, she was good, they were ready to go. So I thought, well, we've got a spare afternoon. I'll put the radiator on the Thursday afternoon, which I did. But you know, when you do something and you think, no, I don't think that's going to work. Well, I had that feeling, but I carried on. Well, I took the old radiator off, so the coolant's out. And I offered the new radiator up. And the top fitting mounting was good. The radiator fan mounting was not good. It fitted at the top of the radiator, but the bracket on the bottom of the radiator, the guy that made it for me, had put the bracket on the wrong way round. So of course the mounting hole for the fan was in the wrong place, and then the bottom mount for the radiator was in the wrong place. But I was into this changing it over, and I wanted to change it over, and I should have stopped there. I should have gone, nope, put the old one back on, run with that and order a new one. But I didn't. I carried on and I fitted it, and with a bit of heath cliffing with the bracket at the bottom, it was on and it was working. No leaks or anything. So I'm like, right, okay. So on the Friday where we set off, we set off from the unit, but Tim had forgot his cut. It's a leather jacket that goes over his bike jacket, like a waistcoat, with all his badges on and everything. And he takes it to every rally and he said, I can't go without it. I'll meet you at Kirby Longsdale at Devil's Bridge. You take my auntie and uncle, they'll follow you, and my mum will follow you. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. We'll go the back way, the scenic route. We'll meet you up at Devil's Bridge. Right, okay, so we all sets off. Everything's going good. Well, I tried to record the video 4 times. 4 times I got interrupted by phone calls. So I'm like, right, okay, by this time we got to the little place called Saurday. You've seen Saurday, we've been through it many a time. Anyway, I get to Saurday, we goes over the bridge. And as we goes over the bridge and round to the right, I lost steering. It just felt light. Like the front wheel wasn't. It was weird. It was a weird feeling. And then it felt like I had a puncture. So of course I stopped and I gets off the bike and I has a look. And I'm like looking at the tyre, no, it's solid, goes through, checks anything stuck in it, no, everything's fine. Check the back tyre, nothing wrong, everything fine. So I'm like, this is a bit weird. Anyway, I went back to the front of the bike, and as I'm looking, I'm checking this thing, then I noticed the bottom of the radiator, in the centre part of it, had been bent out. The lip on the bottom of the radiator had been bent out. And I got a nice chip taken out of the rear of my mudguard. So it looked like when the steering, the front end forks compressed, as I was going downhill and the forks got compressed, the mudguard caught on the bottom of the radiator. And I was like, right, I didn't really check this out properly. So I thought, well, no problem, I can sort this out. So I carry a few tools with me and decided I'd take the mudguard off. So I'm like, right, okay. So I took the mudguard off on the front, stuck it in the top box, sorted myself out. By this time I'd checked, and then I said to his uncle and his auntie and his mum, I said, look, it's going to rain. You set off, you know how to get up to the bridge from here, don't you? Yeah, they'll find it. Well, yeah. His mum, his auntie and his uncle have got no sense of direction. And, yeah, I thought, well, there's not a lot I can do, but it wasn't a case. I'd have rode up without the mudguard, but what I did find, when I was checking the back tyre, I was extremely low. I was down to the wear marks on the rear tyre, and I'm like, that's not good. They just go all of a sudden. It was all right when I left the unit. I know it was getting low, but then it was just, I got to there and I was onto the wear marks, and I'm like, that's a mil. When you're on that wear mark, you're about to mill to 1.5 mils. And I'm like, this isn't good. So I said to him, look, you go, and now going back to the unit and go and enjoy your weekend. So that was fine. I left them. Now, bearing in mind, I thought I'd recorded all of this, but I hadn't, because my camera recording equipment had got messed up and my mic wasn't recording, and my front camera, that one there, that was all right, but the one on my chest wasn't recording, and it was a non-starter. So, and it was raining, so I thought, best thing to do, go back to the unit and park it up. Anyway, by the time I got back to the unit, I'm not joking, when you see a tyre get low down like that, get them changed. With my own fault. Anyway, I got back and there were literally nothing left. So a mistake on my part. I thought I had more tread than what I had. Anyway, I didn't. So luckily, I have a set of Road 5s that I've had for a bit for this bike. Bearing in mind the T32s that I had on, the rear I've had on the bike for 16 months. So it lasted me longer than I actually thought it had done. 16 months it lasted me, so I'm well pleased with that, considering I'm 2 up and, you know, we do quite a bit of mileage. So I'm happy with them. But I wanted to get some tyres, and they had a set of Road 5s. So I put them on for a change. I changed the front and I've changed the rear to Road 5s now. I'll give them a go. So yeah, that was a bit of a non-starter of a weekend for me. I got back to the unit the Saturday, went in, changed the tyres, no problem. Ordered a new radiator from, I think it's Motorcycle Parts Warehouse. A new radiator, 100 quid. £100 for a new, well, it's a pattern radiator, but it's as good as, and you know, it's worth £100. So I'm out today trialing it. But everything mounts up properly, all the mounts are aligned, it looks right. My other one, the custom one, it was too wide and too deep for my bike. It was just too big. It made it too big for some reason. So, yeah, that's gone by the by. That's been scrapped. There was nothing wrong with it, but I thought, well, I'm not using it and I'm not giving it to anybody, because if it's done that to me, if that had been on somebody else's bike, like a customer's bike, it could have been a serious problem. So that's gone to the scrap man. I've got a new pattern radiator. Looks all right, quality looks good. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that was that. Anyway, so I goes home and I'm kind of has a few beers and recaps on the whole situation, and you know, so we're thinking, me and Tim have been thinking, well, his mum might break down, it's electrical problems, she might, you know, we fixed everything, new alternator, new rectifier, new battery, sorted the wiring out, a new fan, and some other wiring issues that the bike had, sorted all them out for her. Anyway, she sets off and gets up there, so I'm like, didn't hear nothing on Friday, didn't hear nothing Saturday. I thought, great, they've got up, they're having a good time, everybody's happy, job's a good one. Now, on a Sunday, Tim and his family and everybody usually arrive back in Darwin round about dinner time. That's the usual time from storming, because he gets back. Anyway, so about 12:30ish on a Sunday, I get a phone call. Hey Paul, all right Tim, how you doing mate? Not good, I need recovering. What? I'm like, no, you taking the pay here? No, he said, seriously, I need recovering. I went, oh, who wants recovering? You or your mum? He said, me. He'd only gone and binned it. I'm like, what happened? So he told me the tale, and he thought he was on a different part of the road than what he was on, and it was a right-hand bend, which is unusual. Now, on his Triumph, his panniers, there wasn't much ground clearance on them. So he's gone round this bend and it's tightened up. So he's kind of tried to save it and drop it in, and the pannier hit the ground and spun him off. So he ended up with he binned his bike. Well, that's like the first time he's ever binned it in a long, long while, but it was just literally, it was his, you know, he said it was my fault, 100% my fault, which it was. He'd misjudged it, it was lower down, and anyway, he smashed all the right-hand pannier to bits. The top box got smashed to bits. Tim ended up with bruising. Bearing in mind, Tim's too up here. He's got all his camping gear on it, and his brother. And his brother's not a little lad. His brother's a big lad. So the bike was properly well laid. And anyway, luckily they got away. He got away with bruising. His brother got bit of road rash because he didn't have his bike boots on. What do we say? You know. So I just took a bit of skin off and stuff like that. Very lucky. He had his bike pants on, but not his bike boots. So he got a bit of road rash on his leg and that type of stuff. But they're happy. They live to fight another day. It's a tale that we tell. We've got something to tell now. So yeah, it was an interesting weekend. That was the weekend that wasn't really. So I've made a note to self. If it's not a OEM part, well, not OEM, but if it's not a part for the bike, like a pattern part or OEM part, I'm not fitting it. So I'm just trying out these Road 5s. I know they're a bit of an old tyre now because they're up to Road 6s, but for comfort wise, they feel fairly comfortable. And I'm just on one of my opening up roads today, and they feel right. I mean, what can you say about a set of tyres? They're round and black and the grip, you know. We'll see how they are. It's mainly how long they last for me, you know. And if I got 16 months out of a rear on my last one, so that's very good going. I'm happy with that. So yeah, what else has been happening? A bit about the unit. So yeah, they came back, and it's been kind of Tim. When was it? Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Friday was okay. So yeah, Wednesday we had a Suzuki SV, a new Suzuki SV, 24, 25 plate, and he wanted some crash bars on it and a new exhaust can. And it was the exhaust can, he spent some money on it because the stuff that he got with it, you know, was a proper presentation box and everything like that, and it looked really smart. And yeah, you could tell he'd spent some money on it. It's not your cheap AliExpress thing, or it was a very nice piece of kit. So we fitted that on Wednesday? No, Friday, because he came to pick it up this morning. That's right, fitted it Friday. Friday afternoon we spent I spent fixing the new radiator on my bike that came. Tim spent the afternoon extracting snap bolts out of his bike and fitting new bits for his. Thursday, what do we do Thursday? With one in Thursday. What are you doing? Get on your own side of the road. Thursday, what did we do Thursday? Come on, I can't think. We did something. It'll come to me. So yeah, it's been bits and pieces. We had a KTM in that needed some work doing on it. Like one of them green laner KTMs, you know, a little bit of a number plate lights, and needed a chain and sprocket, front and rear brakes, front and rear wheel bearings. So yeah, we fitted one of them for him, or fitted all that for him. He'd been to collect it this morning. What else? What else? What else did we do? Yeah. Wednesday, what was in Wednesday? I don't know, I can't remember. Can't have been interesting. But yeah, so yeah, the unit's been it's quietened off a little bit with the deliveries because everybody's going back to school. And you know what? I think we'll go down to Clitheroe and go and have a coffee at Clitheroe, eh? So yeah, sorry about that. That was the week at the unit, and then we started working on Tim's bike, surveying the damage, which wasn't too bad. He snapped the rider foot peg, bent the rear brake pedal, snapped the pillion footrest off, smashed the right hand side luggage box up and smashed the top box up. Yeah. And then numerous camping equipment that got strewn off all over the road. But hey, oh, that happens to the best of us. So yeah, I'm just out on a little bit of a run today, giving her a test run, keeping local. I'm going to go down to Clitheroe now, and we'll go and have a coffee. Just nice to get out for a bit of a short run. Excuse me. I think what it was why my bike decided to not play games was because Lisa wasn't with me. Lisa's always with me on the bike, been to every ride out, but we had some people coming to the house, surveyors coming to the house on last Friday, so she couldn't come. Anyway, the bike didn't want to go anywhere without her, so it made me take it back home and put it away. And now she's behaving like a good one today. So yeah, it's one of them things.
Lisa, my love, my wildest flame. Every road we ride, I call your name. Your red hair shining in the sun. With you by my side, the ride's just begun. On the Bandit, we fly so free. Your arms around, holding on to me. Laughter rising in the summer air. Nothing's brighter than your red hair. Every mile, every road we find. With you, Lisa, love's one of a kind. Oh, through winding curves and city lights, we chase the day and steal the nights. The engine hums, the stars all glow. With you, my love, I'll always go. On the Bandit, we fly so free. Your arms around, holding on to me. Laughter rising in the summer air. Nothing's brighter than your red hair. Every mile, Every ride feels brand new on the Bandit through the open air. Forever, my love. Forever red hair. Forever red hair.
Yes, happy days indeed. Well, you've stuck with me till now, and thank you very much. And until next time, stay safe, keep it shiny side up, and I'll catch you on the next one.